that's bigger than a motherfucker lying about a page or whatever. Now, if she lied about him, that does matter. Yes, lying to protect her friend that actually did it, that matters. Because you're willing to throw somebody else under the bus to protect your friend. Yeah, that's fucked up. But that's the only thing I'd be like, why did you do that? But lying about a page or some other shit, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. What at the end of the day, that baby was recorded and it was sent out. So why the smoke for her? Because she wasn't doing the recording or the sending. So why is the smoke for Mad Day? Can anybody answer that for me? Nobody? Cause what's up? Mad Day didn't record or send a video. I don't give a fuck if she even knew the video was there. She put the jacket on the man. That's wrong. Now that's wrong. But when the jacket goes off of the man, who does it go on? Because somebody actually still recorded the fucking video, did it not?
Because when she quote unquote was out in Keys during that time, I don't recall that live even being anywhere close to about that. If I don't recall, they was talking about who leaked about may she rest in peace. Am I mistaken?
I don't remember. It's all blurred together. It's all blurred together for me. I don't know.
I thought that live was about who from the nine.
She exposed Barb. Okay, hold on. Wait. Here, let me tell y'all. This is so funny. She exposed Barb's bad parenting in too many ways. She was a major clocker. Who exposed Barb's parenting in major ways? Who did? Who did that?
Right, Nana.
Who exposed Barb's parenting? Who? Mad Day didn't expose Barb bad parenting. No, she didn't. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Erica, you talking about they was trying to figure out who from the
Yes, that live with Mama C and all of them. That live was about I don't like to say her name out of respect for her daughter.
Yeah, I think that's good.
And Asia Baby didn't expose. Let me say this: the only person that did say that it was bad parenting was Asia Baby. Let's be honest, okay? Asia Baby recorded. She said she was going to record, right? Okay, cool. She posted it when the jacket was put on Keys. Bella's never posted it and she never covered it, right? So,
and that's another thing, T.
And when it was recorded, then why did y'all then say she was sexualizing the baby? That's why I say it's the who, right? Because now that we like Bella, because everybody's back in court, now Bella is the hero and Barb is the villain. But back then y'all liked Barb because Barb had people and Barb was the victim, and whoever was the one that recorded it, which we wanted to put it on the man, Keys, was the villain. Because even when we found out Keys did not record it, they still kept it on Keys. So it was villainized. So what are y'all talking about? If y'all felt like she had bad parenting, why didn't y'all say that shit? Don't say it now because she's not here.
You just said something too, T, when it comes to that. Like, that's why it wasn't covered. None of the live was even covered that next Sunday in court. Even with the cussing out.
That's what I'm saying. It was never, nobody exposed her bad parenting because it wasn't covered.
Barb at that time, she never said nothing about it because we talked about, like, don't even say nothing, let that go. But what was said was, I'm going to hold on to it, though. It's going to be in the back of my mind. I'm always had this. Okay,
Who said they was going to hold on to it? Who said that?
Bella was holding on to it. It was hers. It was for her. It was for her. You know what I mean? If something happened, not the recording of the little girl dancing, the recording of her cussing, whatchamacallit out. That was supposed to be like her ace in the hole if, her and Barb have another issue. Because, they was having issues at that time. That's when Barb started going live on Sundays and, you know what I mean? With shit like that was going on. So it was like, damn, okay, boom. We got X, Y, and Z. Okay, boom. I got it, though. So if I got to use it, I'll use it at this point. But it wasn't even the dancing. And that's why I don't know why that has to be. I understand why that is a strong
We're not going to say that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because if it wasn't the dancing shouldn't have been sent.
No. I'm saying what we were talking about on the phone was the cuss out. What she said she was holding for that was the cuss out. Now,
I don't
as
believe
far as
that.
that,
I don't
I'm
believe
talking about
that.
for court.
I don't believe that for a
See, it
second.
do look like in them text
I don't
messages
believe that
that
for a
they
second.
didn't know that she was. It do look like in the text message. Did you see him? That it looked like that she posted the video and they was like, "What the?" Like they didn't know it was coming. So that's it. Do
I don't
look
believe
like they
that.
didn't know
I
that.
believe that's a. I don't believe that for. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Just like y'all got y'all. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, that's what we talked about on the phone, man. Ain't
Okay.
no need to
Well,
sit here and tap
if
it out.
that's the case, that
That's what we
girl
talked about.
dancing and
That
maybe
was
I'm gonna put it.
also,
I'm gonna tell you like this. Some things ain't said. Some things we just send it out there and let you get it, and you say,
yeah,
I don't fucking know, but I don't see why that video would have been sent out.
yeah.
It ain't the context. Let me tell you why it ain't the context. Because the girl cussed before she danced. So if it was the context, that would have been the only thing that they recorded. Y'all ain't gonna, I'm not no idiot.
Oh, no
Okay?
day, no day.
If it was just
See, I was driving
cussing,
during that live
that
too.
would have
So
been
I don't know
it.
if you
She
I was
cussed
driving that
first
night.
and she danced after. No, it's not no. The context, let's go to the context. The context is her cussing. So anything that happened after that would be irrelevant. Would it not? The context would be the daughter was talking to Trina. It could have been a video that had something to do with Trina. And while Trina wasn't dressed, that would make sense. But the girl cussed before she danced. So the dancing shouldn't have been attached to the cussing. Even if she sat and watched the whole video and was waiting for her to cuss again after. The moment that she watched that whole video and realized the girl wasn't going to say nothing else, she could have cropped the dancing if the cussing was it. I know he's giving context around the video, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe some things we say with our mouth and do with our actions.
So you
I'm just going
saying
to put
what
this out
I'm
here and let
saying?
you grab it. Yes.
That
Because what would
screenshot
be the purpose of
I
sending
seen
it?
though, it looked like Bella. It looked like Bella posted the video, and then they was all shocked to see that video. That's what I just seen.
That's what
Cause
I'm
I just
saying.
went to
I'm going to give you this part and let you see the other part, and then you say it's inappropriate. Because I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let you say it. Because what would be the purpose of sending the whole clip of the girl dancing? The cussing part. Y'all remember our Asian baby got me his bald head? Said our bald head? Because I sent her a snippet
Oh
of what I
Lord.
wanted her to see. Do y'all remember that? Let's go back to that. When everybody was like, why did she screen record it? I screen recorded exactly the part I wanted her to see. The other parts were irrelevant, even to the point where I exposed my name. Right? Because I wanted her to see just this particular part. Nothing else was relevant. Do that make sense?
So wait a minute, where did the cussing part come in from? Because even if you go back and listen to that quote unquote set up interview between Bella and Slim, she specifically says that she went in and recorded when Key shared the live and was wanting
The
to out
cussing
her
part
as a
ain't even on the
parent for the
recording.
dancing.
That's the
It's
part
not
that
on the
y'all missing. The
recording.
cussing part isn't even
All
on
she
the
was saying was the
recording.
dancing. Yes, it was mentioned about the dancing.
That's my point. Y'all sitting here saying what was said. The cussing part isn't on the recording. It's only the dancing part. Jesus.
Saying downstairs, I know you've been seeing me type of tea. They never focused on the cussing. It was always the dancing of the little girl. The cussing was not focused on. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck do this got to do with Abby? What does the little girl and
That's
all
why
the
I'm
things got
frustrated.
to
Why
do
are we
with
going
the
back into
Abbyana
this?
shit? Like what we talking about? I
Because
don't even remember the cussing shit really being talked about. I'm
I'm saying
confused.
Bella
so
wanted her
earlier,
friends to believe it. And it probably was about
It
parenting,
wasn't brought
right?
about because
It probably was about parenting.
it
I'm
was
not going
race
to say
bait.
that the video wasn't about parenting. Because even somebody could, we just got through, and I'm glad this is happening because what people were shaming, Bella could have swerved it in when we talk about the little girl, boots on the ground girl, right? We go to Boots on the Ground girl. People have been sharing that video all around saying her dancing is inappropriate, right? And the mother is responsible for her dancing. So even if, Miss Shirley, that was the case, you could still stand on that. I still felt like it's inappropriate. She shouldn't be dancing like that. This is why. But because the messy talk wasn't on that at the time, they were going to say it was that she shouldn't even been looking at her. Because everybody, the same people that was here saying that Bella was wrong for recording, are the same people that said Miss Shirley is wrong. Do we not remember? Do we not understand that? I'm not saying it wasn't free game. I'm saying y'all have y'all outrage, but depending on y'all don't like the person. If you're going to stand on something, stand on it because it's what you feel, not because you like or dislike a person. That's why I don't think y'all give a fuck about that little girl.
T is Whoville around here. We know it's Whoville around here. It's the Who. It's the Who. You got to be one of the biggest influencers for people to really give a shit. It's the
They don't
Who.
give a shit then. They'll take it and spin it then if you big.
It's the Who. It's the Whoville. It's Whoville Central. Like, come on now, T.
So
Like,
the video
so
could
the
have
story-
now her sending it out could have very much been. She could have stood on business with it. Her sending it would have made sense because the cussing video ain't even in the recording, right? Bella could have just been like, you know what? Yeah, I felt like it was inappropriate. The same way y'all think it's especially now. Bella got it because we've been doing Shirley for a minute, right? So she could loop that shit right on around. I felt like it was inappropriate then, and I feel like it's inappropriate now. Just like y'all talking about the little girl Miss Shirley running around here dancing all boots on the ground and doing all of. See, I don't think it. I think they kids, right? I don't think nothing wrong with them. I think they're innocent.
Okay, so this spun back around because earlier in Bryce's live this morning, he did mention that the original opposition, they was talking about the original opposition page, and after the live, it was a live that was being broken down about who was the original opposition because that's where it started, and they was talking about Barb getting that message and saying that opposition was out in it because Bryson kept saying that page was protecting Bella, and all of stuff. So that's where the deep dive started at. So
the page was
when
protecting her, not trying to expose her.
That's what he was saying. He was like, it was protecting Bella. It was protecting Bella because when Braid had that live the other day, Bella had came up and was like, they was accusing me of being opposition, and he was yelling. Then it was. No, it was defending you. It was defending you. And they started questioning Barb about.
Y'all saying Bella stood on business 100 times, but y'all not listening. She didn't stand on business if she said it was about cussing. Who not listening?
Because we never heard
y'all
about
keep
the
telling
cussing.
me that she's saying it's about cussing, wasn't no business. Now she said, I felt like your daughter was dancing inappropriate and I said what I said, then yeah, we can have that conversation. Wasn't no fucking cussing video in the clip. It was a dancing video. I don't care if they was arguing or not. Was she saying the cussing or the dancing? Which one was she standing on business about? Which one?
If my memory serves me correctly, she was standing on the dancing part because she said that
they was saying the whole time it was about cussing. That Bella said she was only recording because the girl cussed.
Today though, wasn't
today? That's
that was
what I'm
from
saying.
today.
They said she stood on business today. They said she only recorded because the girl cussed, not because she was dancing inappropriate. So even if we're talking about parenting, one of it is a lie somewhere in there. Because the clip is of her dancing, not cussing. So where the fuck is standing on business at? What am I missing?
Not missing anything because on the original, when she did the interview with Slim, she said that they was talking about her flicking of the bean and that she was a bad parent for being there flicking her bean. So she wanted to point out that they was being a hypocrite and having her child dancing.
But
That's
the
what it was.
child
The
don't
flicking
have
the bean and
nothing
the
to
dancing.
do.
That's what it
It was the
was.
flicking of the that she was trying to
That's what it
correlate the
was.
two
I
of the
remember
flicking of the
now
But you
bean
that
and
she
the
can't
did record the
dancing.
correlate
dancing
that.
because of the flicking of
You
the
can't.
bean. I
You
remember
can't
that.
correlate a child
I
dancing
remember.
to an
Now I
adult
remember
flicking
that.
the
From
bean.
back then, I
That's a
remember that
weird
now. It
thing.
wasn't nothing to do with her cussing. It was about the.
About
See, y'all,
Barbie
it's all coming back to me now.
posting her video of the flicking the bean and all the shit because they was going at it.
Right, it
But
had
that
nothing to do with the baby
No,
cussing.
no. Barb didn't post that. Barb was talking, had a live. They was dragging Bella
didn't
during
they
all
have
that
that
time.
video too? Didn't they have the video? They had the video. I remember. I saw it. They had the video.
It
I'm
wasn't a
sick of this
video,
shit.
but
I
they
don't
was
want to do this
talking
no more.
about it.
Yeah, she took a okay, Joya. She took. I don't know if she took accountability or not. Listen. I'm not blaming nobody for shit. I already said it don't matter. It's over. But if y'all bringing it up and opening it up and y'all want to talk, see, this is a problem y'all don't like, right? Y'all bring it up and then y'all see certain shit get clocked and we're gonna get mad at. We're gonna talk about the whole shit. We're gonna talk about all of it. And in all of it, talking about everything, if the person that you care about get hit, oh fucking well.
But what do that got to do with the child? Her
We're
flicking
talking
her
about the
bean?
whole thing. We shouldn't even be talking about the video, but okay, it got context to Oppie and all that shit. But y'all done brought this child back up. I didn't bring
Crazy.
shit up.
This crazy. This
I
crazy
ain't
as
been
hell.
talking about it. I was over there in another live today. Okay? And you here, so you know, so you wanted to hear it. So if they try to get content, it worked, motherfucker, because your ass right here on the fake page watching the content. See how that work? Because I've been trying to duck this shit the whole day.
Even though this was going on, T, I was just being nosy in your life. That's all I was doing.
I was being nosy too, but I didn't think that it was going to happen like, shit. They left me. Braid and Susu left me here to do this shit. I was just supposed to be listening.
Oh, I can kind of see the other side though, because don't all the friend groups, when we get comfortable with folks, we share their, now I'm not going that far and recording nobody kid doing nothing, but don't we all just share information with people who we think we cool with, and then if they get mad, then they expose it? I think
Let me tell you
everybody,
something.
they
I
were
don't
just
do
doing what
that. I don't do
everybody
that. I don't
do.
do
I
that.
don't
I don't
gotta
do
do
that
that,
shit. I
Nika.
don't do that
I don't
shit. I
gotta
think
do
that
that.
people that do that, you already had intent to do that shit. If you exposing
Yeah,
some
that's what I said,
shit,
not the
you holding
children
on to some
stuff.
shit. Listen, anything that I send to
T, can
anybody, anything
can
that
I
I
say
talk
this
to
too,
somebody
bro?
on the back end about, they're not receipts for me.
Right.
That shit,
And that, and
why the
you, bro,
fuck are we friends if I gotta keep receipts? Now I keep all my messages. The only time it's gonna
but
become
when
a
you're
receipt for
recording
me is if
phone
you
calls
lying
of
on
somebody that
me and I
you
gotta
build
clear
a
my
friendship with,
name.
it's crazy.
So you would have to expose it. So that's what I'm
If you're
saying.
lying on me, you
Yeah,
have to
yeah, yeah.
expose something, but not this shit ain't because motherfuckers clearing their name. This shit is because people mad. Cut the
This
shit
shit is
because who you
personally
talking about?
content.
Let me explain something to you. If some shit come out, I'm going to talk about what came. I'm going this right here. I'm not going to go back to this, and this because guess what? If you was talking about that person to me, I was listening. Okay? Ain't no need of telling motherfucking friends today that motherfucker was talking about her 3 weeks ago because now I'm mad. For what?
I
You should have
agree with
told me
that.
then. You
Exactly.
should
If
have
I was
I
told
agree
me
with
talking
then.
that
with you,
part.
then motherfucker, I'm just as complicit. So what the fuck is the purpose of that? I don't know. Ain't nothing I talk to about my people on the back end receipts unless you do something where I have to clear my fucking name.
But you
Otherwise,
know that's not
I'm
the
not. These
norm
ain't
on
motherfucking
here. That's what I'm
receipts.
saying.
I can't relate. Is my point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not the norm on here though. Everybody else is, as soon as they fall out, then the back end stuff come to the front. So that's what I'm saying. They talk about everything that go on the app, and then once somebody get mad, that's when it get exposed. But I
That's what I'm
think
saying. So
they
why is
wasn't
anybody mad at
doing
Mad
nothing
Day?
different.
She didn't do
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
different.
So
I
that's what I'm
understand. Okay,
saying.
calm it
And
down.
it
I understand
what
that the back end is
everybody
always
doing,
messy
yeah.
here, baby. But what I'm saying is, I still think it's stupid. That's me, and I think it's stupid, and I have a right to say my opinion. It's my life, ain't it? Ain't that my name up there? So anytime you say that's you, yes, it's me, and it's my life. And on my life, I'm gonna give my opinion on how I feel about the dumb shit.
They don't think we have opinions on our platforms. We're
Fuck.
not supposed to have one. Let me be quiet.
It's still stupid. Like, do y'all know that leave for me? If I'm doing that shit, that leave room for you not to even trust me no more. I don't have an echo. Nico do. That mean like I could y'all be always wondering, can y'all fix it? Can y'all fix it? Why y'all think people gonna fix shit after you've already shown I can't trust you no more? That anything I can be used against me in a motherfucking court of TikTok. What makes y'all think people want to keep repairing that shit? If I trust you behind closed doors, no, I'm just saying. All I'm saying, I know you never said that, but I'm letting y'all know why I think it's stupid. It leaves no room for a genuine reparation. Repair. My bad. A genuine repair. Because I'm always gonna be looking at you side eye, even if I fuck with you again. I'm always gonna be looking at you as if you can do that shit to me again.
That's because motherfuckers don't have genuine relationships. Some people don't. Some people don't
I
have
definitely have some genuine relationships, and
on
that's
here.
why I say I can't see
Some people
myself
don't.
doing that. When I
Yeah,
get
me
mad
either.
at you, I ain't gotta drag unless you do that to me. Like unless something happened that's already
You could
came
be
on the front
cool.
end.
Mommy, money.
So can I
But
ask you a question? Could you say you building a relationship with somebody that you know have done things like that in the past? Is that a possibility?
build a relationship with somebody like who?
Like somebody that did something like that to other people, could you befriend them?
Don't tell me what I
I'm
couldn't
asking.
do.
No, I'm saying.
It
You
depends on if
TV.
they.
I'm saying
She
no.
asked me. He asked me. He asked me. If they learn, if they feel like, if they know where the error was, and they were, because we've all done shit that's fucked up. Back in the day, I was fucking malicious. I was impulsive as fuck. But I've since then learned, right? I've learned that shit don't make no sense. It makes only reason why I know because I've had to do a lot of shit and learn myself too. So that
So
means
what's
that
that learning
in me
process
learning
look like?
that, that means I realize I've lost people. I've realized that I fucked up. I probably went about that the wrong way. Now I'm not saying that me and Maddie are not friends. So if that's what you're talking about, me and Maddie are not friends, and we're
No,
not
no,
building a
I'm just
friendship.
asking a
Okay,
general
so I just want
question.
to let you. I just want you to know that part, right? We're not friends. We're not building a friendship. But if a person did that, I would talk to them about it because I've done shit I'm not proud of, right? I've done shit that I'm not proud of, and everybody didn't know Pink Panther, right? Everybody didn't know I was Pink Panther. That shit was old. It was over with. People that in my life knew. New people didn't. And when they had to come to me and say, T, what happened? I had to answer to them if I gave a fuck about them. And if they decide they want to move forward with me or not, that come from there. But I know I'm not in that no more. I know I'm not moving like that no more. And I know why I did what I did, and I know I learned from what I did. So who am I to say I'm not gonna give somebody grace when people have gave me grace? Who am I to say people can't change when I've changed? So if they learn from it and they know that they can sit here and be like, you know what, yeah, I did that shit that was such time ago. I did woo woo woo. Of course, yeah, I could build with that person because they are aware. They are aware of their decisions. They know where they fucked up, and I don't see any way that they're still doing it. I don't see a pattern anymore. Now that's still a risk I'm taking, right? That means they could do it to me, and if they do it to me, then shit, okay, you got me. But we take risk every day. I take risk with a nigga that probably cheated on his woman 10 years ago and been faithful after that. He still could cheat on me.
Hey T. Hey Pam.
Hey, potatoes.
Hey, Jared.
Hey babe. Okay, I wanna interject something. You know, I've heard all the lives today, all of them. And I recorded everything back during that time. I recorded the actual when it first came to light, and that was over in Georgia Pete's live. I remember I have all of it because I've gone back and looked. Um, Things have not drastically changed in the conversation because they did say that it was about parenting, and it wasn't. It things came out saying about the dance. Things came about saying about um.
Hold on, potatoes. Before I don't know if you've been here. The only reason why we got to the cussing part is because that's what came to me today. I have not been in none of these lives. Everybody been coming to me saying it was the cussing. So I always thought it was the dancing, and parenting, right?
They said both. They back then.
But both
Right.
clips wasn't sent out. So it was only one clip sent out. So I always thought it was a dancing. Cussing, both, right? Whatever it was. So today people are saying that she said the only reason why she recorded it is because the girl was cussing. So my thing is, if that's the only reason why she recorded it, it could have stopped at the cussing. Now, if it was both, she felt like I recorded it because she was cussing, and then I seen more behavior that I felt like I need to record. Now that I can understand, but that's
Back
not what's being
then.
brought to me. I'm talking about today. I'm talking about today. What
Okay.
was said today. That's all I can go off is what was said. Because back then, this has been dead. It's been brought back to life.
Absolutely.
So,
But even if
okay.
you revive someone, you still have to talk about how they passed or whatever happened to them back then.
I agree
And
with that, but
right.
all I'm saying is what was said, the excuse for recording today.
Well,
Right?
that was said back then too. It was both, because I have some of it. It was multiple things. It was strictly about parenting, what they said then. And the parenting was that they were going after Bella back then about her parenting and her flicking her being, all of that was said about her
Okay.
back then. So it was parenting on her behalf, and the conversation was on Barb's behalf.
Hold on, because somebody just
Okay,
sent me a
babe.
clip. Let me play the clip.
Okay.
Ballhead, is this the clip of what was said? I don't see Bella on this live. Is this the clip where Bella says it? Because you told me to fast forward to 8 minutes. Is this the clip? Because getting bones is a lot. Like, I want to just hear what exactly was said. Otherwise, we've been talking around the point the whole time. Let me just play it. She said 8 minutes.
Had been there. So it looked like Bella was giving Keys and Mad Day more attention, and I think that pit. And then when Keys disrespected Mad Day, and Bella didn't stand up for Mad Day went off.
Yeah,
am I
Mad
right,
Day
Bella?
did say that.
Am I right, Bella?
Mad Day said that.
My bad, Bella. Am I right? Am I wrong, Bella?
Okay, y'all are not getting what I'm saying.
How many different group chats were they?
That is true. Though that is the events that occurred. That is not up for debate. What was the purpose? She said for us to show that we will believe anything.
Well,
that was what she
get
said.
your ass up here.
She said no, she lied about the intent. Meaning the intent of
For the haters, do you have that clip?
I have all of it. I mean, you mean which in Kiana's live?
December clip. That they say Mad Day says she lied on Bella.
I'm sure I have that, but now I have to go and find that.
Okay, because I've been waiting for somebody to send that, because they say Mad Day said she said she lied on Keys. But they're saying that she also said she lied on Bella. So I just need that. I need that.
Well, Bella revealed today in Kiana's live that she said that Mad Day told her that she did all of this to
right. That's why I want to hear
teach her
the
a
clip.
lesson.
I'm not going off of hearsay. I want to hear the clip, because words are being chopped and screwed. Right. We're paraphrasing and all of this. With what we do right now on this app, we can go back and pull up a clip and play that shit. So because some people are saying she said that they were there in that live, and she did not say that. She said she lied on Keys. They're saying, some people are saying she said she lied on Bella. That's what Blaze came up and said. Blaze came up and said that Mad Day admitted that she lied on Bella. People in the comments said she admitted that she lied on Keys. So all I'm asking is, can we play the clip so we can hear exactly what she said instead of the paraphrasing? Because what it sounds like is he say, she say, what Bella say, what Mad Day gonna say, Mad Day gonna say, I didn't say that. Bella gonna say, yes, you did. So how we can get that? Just play the clip.
They saying play the one that you got, because
I'm
Bella
playing
comes
this,
up.
but this is Bella's words. Is Bella gonna play the clip? Again, it's hearsay. It's he say, she say. I need to hear what was actually said in December.
Right. Give me the date, because
Let me play it and see if she say. They said it was in December, so let's see if she say the date.
Up about Bella sharing that to talk about the baby, right?
One of these songs on my last year. Nothing I said last year is different from this year.
Okay, I
December, the
want to hear
last
you
day.
this time. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because I wasn't heard the first time. And okay,
Exactly,
December was
yeah.
December was the second time, so this will be the third time. December, last day of the year, she came up in the panel.
December, last day of the year.
The 31st.
She said she came up in the panel, so it wasn't back in. She said she came up in the panel. So that means there should be a recording of what Mad Day said.
Okay, so we're talking about in Bella's court.
That's what she's saying.
Okay, let me go look. If it's not in my office, then I couldn't do it until tomorrow. But if it's on one of these phones, or in my storage, I can get it today. December 31st is what you're saying.
December 31st. That's what, so we can finish listening, but that's what she's saying. December, last day of the
I'll be
year.
right back.
Okay.
And started laughing and was like, she laughed and said, I'm glad you waited patiently, because everything that I warned you about, now you got to see what I was trying to get you to understand.
Wait a minute.
At first, I didn't get it.
Was on a Tuesday. Bella wouldn't have been live.
Last day. So just go through the last Sunday in December.
The last Sunday in December for the haters was the 29th of December.
And this doesn't sound like she said she lied. She said, I warned you. But let's keep hearing it.
Time me and her had an issue because she felt like the people that was around me meant me no good. I didn't listen then. Then, okay, new wave of people come around. Once again, in her eyes, she felt like I didn't learn a lesson. As weird as it sounds, the lesson was mainly for myself. It was because of the people I had sitting around me that I thought were genuine, that was for me. Her point was, okay, well, you don't want to listen, so boom, here's your lesson. When y'all when it was a witch hunt after me, she fed the witch hunt, everybody ate it up, and she basically did a ha-ha in front of everybody. The vlogs have everything else, but they don't have the moment where she came up there and admitted that everybody looked like a fool because they wanted something negative on me. Bottom line, I never denied nothing about the video. It was the intent that I was not going to sit here and accept. They wanted me to accept,
So where does it say she admitted that she lied? This is why I say all this hearsay shit is making my head hurt. Where does it say she admitted that she lied? It said that she warned her and she wanted her to see the people around her was.
Let's keep listening, T. Let's just let it play, friend.
All right, I'm just listen. Goddammit, this is a 21-minute live.
You did it because you was going to put it on this page, and you did it because no, that wasn't the reason. When I said what the conversation was about, they didn't want to hear that. So I said, you know what, y'all got it.
So she wanted to show you that people would turn on you?
So people wasn't for me. They was basically the ones that I thought were my friends that wanted wealth. She showed me all of that shit in that moment, and she didn't lie. Because the bottom line was, I was telling the truth.
Wait. Now, not cut you off, Bella. I'm going to tell you some real shit. And me and you really don't have conversation, but this is the realest shit I'm going to tell you. She lied to you. Because when she called me, even this bitch a good actress, that bitch was crying like somebody died, telling me all this stuff. So if somebody called...
She wasn't crying when we was on the phone.
I was about to ask you that because she said that was a three-way call between you, her, and...
She was... I don't remember her crying. When I got on the phone with them, she was talking. Now, they had a conversation without me on it, but she wasn't crying.
Wait. They brought you in on the call?
I'm the one who got them to talk.
So earlier today, it was said that you made the three-way call.
Yes.
Barb said that you was the one that made the three-way call.
Yes.
That Matt, they never called her. You called her. Called Barb.
And I don't remember Mad Day crying. Go ahead, Keys.
So I just, because I'm about to get down, right? And I'm sitting here listening to that. I heard it earlier, because that somebody had shared it to me earlier, like they shared me your live. How is it that you showing people that we not for it? Like, because the people that she talking
That you
about,
have to ask Bella, because Bella said she didn't lie. So whatever Bad Day said she warned her about, what Bella said is she was right. So you would have to ask Bella, how did she show? Because she's saying out of her mouth, Bad Day didn't lie to her. It was actually proven that people were fake.
that got to be the dumbest and most.
But you heard Bella say that, right? So again,
Yeah, that's what I'm
y'all
saying.
making Mad Day be a liar,
No,
and I'm not defending Mad Day. Mad Day is not my friend. I'm talking about all the people. Just hear me out.
Yeah.
They're making Mad Day this liar who made things up. We are gonna play the rest of the clip, but what Bella just said, she said, "I'm showing you that the people around you are fake," and she wasn't lying.
So we were so now here's the thing, right? And I don't want to start nothing with nobody, but when you talk about being fake, it's Bella, right? Because at the end of the day, when everything came out, if you say we weren't genuine, when I called your phone, because we didn't really have a problem with Bella at the time, we just fell back because she asked that they had a little conversation or whatever. So we fell back to protect Morgan because Bella had a lot of shit going on with her. So she said she did that on purpose to protect Morgan, right? That was a conversation that was had. So on top of that, now
he asked me to pause it, y'all.
Now, not only that, we're forced to defend ourselves because of a jacket being put on me and another jacket being put on me. There was 3 different jackets put on me in one fucking night.
Right, and I'm not saying that Mad Day didn't do things wrong, but what I'm saying is I'm
not saying that
I'm only
either.
going off the facts of what they're saying out their mouth. I can rewind it. Let me just rewind it real quick, because this is what Bella says. She didn't lie. So let me rewind it.
Understand. And at first I didn't get it. The first time me and her had an issue was because she felt like the people that was around me meant me no good. I didn't listen then. Then, okay, new wave of people come around. Once again, in her eyes, she felt like I didn't learn a lesson. As weird as it sounds, the lesson was mainly for myself. It was because of the people I had sitting around me that I thought were genuine, that was for me. Her point was, okay, well, you don't want to listen, so boom, here's your lesson. When when it was a witch hunt after me, she fed the witch hunt, everybody ate it up, and she basically did a ha-ha in front of everybody. The vlogs have everything else, but they don't have the moment where she came up there and admitted that everybody looked like a fool because they wanted something negative on me. Bottom line, I never denied nothing about the video. It was the intent that I was not going to sit here and accept. They wanted me to accept, oh yeah, well, you did it because you was going to put it on this page, and you did it because, no, that wasn't the reason. When I said what the conversation was about, they didn't want to hear that. So I said, you know what, y'all got it.
So she wanted to show you that people would turn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, with the fucking emoji in your goddamn names. Y'all.
Sorry, this is on the blogs. I don't know how I got here.
But that's what I'm. But see, do you understand what I'm asking you?
I do understand.
You literally made me and my. You making me and her pick between getting dragged for. That could have been getting dragged for months and other things happening. People showing up at her crib, all type of shit because her address was leaked. Like you did that. People calling my little man's school, all type of shit. So you made us pick between us and you. And you could have easily kept it off of us by telling the truth. So if anybody was the fucked up individual, it was Bella. Because you could have ended it when it first started. When everything came out and it was a pedophile remark, and we say, yo, the message is there, you got him. She would not send me the messages, gang. And I keep saying, you could have sent me the messages from day one, and you would not send them. It took Frankie 2 days to send me the messages. That's the only reason why I was able to say, oh, it wasn't me. So if you want to call somebody fake, don't ever, I hate when people play with my name. Don't play with me or my shorty name. Like, we don't crab nobody out, cuz. You crab niggas out for real. You the crab in the bucket, my nigga.
December was the second time, so this will be the third time. December, last day of the year, she came up in the panel and started laughing and was like, I'm glad She laughed and said, I'm glad you waited patiently because everything that I warned you about, now you got to see what I was trying to get you to understand. And at first, I didn't get it. The first time me and her had an issue was because she felt like the people that was around me meant me no good. I didn't listen then. Then, okay, new wave of people come around. Once again, in her eyes, she felt like I didn't learn a lesson. As weird as it sounds, the lesson was mainly for myself. It was because of the people I had sitting around me that I thought were genuine, that was for me. Her point was, okay, well, you don't want to listen, so boom, here's your lesson. When y'all when it was a witch hunt after me, she fed the witch hunt, everybody ate it up, and she basically did a ha-ha in front of everybody. The vlogs have everything else, but they don't have the moment where she came up there and admitted that everybody looked.
So the fed the witch hunt, right? The fed the witch hunt was her posting all the receipts. Okay. She fed the witch hunt with the receipts of the recordings and all that stuff. I'm trying to understand. Hold on. This is too much.
Because they wanted something negative on me. Bottom line, I never denied nothing about the video. It was the intent that I was not going to sit here and accept. They wanted me to accept, oh yeah, well, you did it because you was going to put it on this page, and you did it because no, that wasn't the reason. When I said what the conversation was about, they didn't want to hear that.
Hold on. That's what I'm trying to understand. How did this turn on Bella being taught a lesson if it was meant to expose Keys? This is too much.
Thank you, T. Thank you.
That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. How does this turn into, and I want to know with Mad Day too, how does this return, in turn, Bella being taught a lesson if this was to make Keys look like he recorded it and Bella was being protected? Because Bella being leaked was an accident. So for the people saying, and so it was for y'all that's saying, what was it, Bella? And I'm just gonna tell the truth, and I hate this because I know everybody loves Bella right now because it's court, but I'm not finna not tell the truth. Okay, walk with me. If it was an accident of them saying who sent the recording, what Keys is saying is right. Bella knew she recorded it. She could have said, no, he did not record that. He had nothing to do with that. Mm-hmm. I recorded that and cleared it up right
in the
there.
It would have been done with all together. His name should have never been brought into it.
Because even if everybody was standing together and saying nobody recorded it, cool. But once one person has to take the fall for the group, and that person is starting to look like a P3DO, the person that actually did it should come forth and say, okay, too far. My intent was to show parenting. I recorded it. So he's right. The moment that he asked for those clips, that should have been cleared up immediately.
And to me, when I listened to it with fresh ears today, and I go back to that recording between her and Slim, to me, it sounded like she was doubling down that it was Keys. Instead of, at that point, even though she said she recorded it, she was still trying to
But they said she didn't never say she recorded. See, this is why I say this shit coming up, y'all opening up a whole nother can of worms. And this is why I say this is crazy. Because now I'm going to get I'm going to be the problem, right? Because I'm going to tell the truth. And if people don't like that, because if everybody likes somebody, now it's like T just whatever, and now I'm going to be targeted. Okay? Fuck it. Target me. What y'all are missing is this, right? Say what you just said again, Erica. Say what you just said one more time.
She was in.
Okay, now I know.
I got it cued.
Now
that when she was.
I remember now. What was said earlier, I don't know if it was Shadari or who came up and said it. Bella said, I will show the text messages. Started to scroll. And scroll past the part where she sent the video. Shar said it. They said, stop. go back. That's what made her admit. This is what I was told today. Now, if I'm wrong, pull it up. This is what Shar came up and said. Okay? I'm not making no narratives. I'm not spinning no narratives. This is what Shar herself came in the panel and said. Okay? I didn't say it. Shar said it. She said she was scrolling by. She kept going. They told her to stop and go back. So that's where it came that she did the recording. Which means if that had not happened, they still would be blaming Keys.
Correct.
Both of them. Which
Because
I'm
remember,
pissed
Slim
off
was fighting for
because
Keys.
I was played with. And what I don't like is people playing on the fact that they know with this situation where, you know what I'm saying, Keys or whatever, if I would have stood 10 toes down and clocked it back then, I would have been called a abuse recruiter. And she's just taking up for him because he's a man, and that's what Tea Time do. And that's fucked up. That people know that as well. Right? It's fucked up. Because I'm starting to feel like that was played on. And I don't like that. So now I do need answers.
So I said, you know what? Y'all got
So
it.
she
Y'all
wanted to show you that people would turn on you?
So people wasn't for me. They was basically the ones that I thought were my friends that wanted wealth. She showed me all of that shit in that moment, and she didn't lie. Because the bottom line was I was telling them.
So did you hear that part? She showed me in that moment and she didn't lie. So did y'all hear that?
Y'all
Now
lied
I'm gonna keep
together.
it playing. But did y'all hear that?
Yep.
She showed me what I need in that moment and she didn't lie. So what didn't she lie about? Because if it comes out that he really didn't do it and he was fighting for his name, trying to get something, when he reached out to me, I was pussyfooting. Even picking it up. Am I lying, Keys?
Nah, hell nah.
I was pussyfooting picking it up because y'all know I was just
And the reason
bringing my platform back.
The reason why I reached out to you because I know you gonna stand up. You wasn't gonna pick a side. You was gonna stand on what was right. That's why I reached out to you. That's why I didn't reach out to nobody else. I'm like, if I can talk to anybody, I'm gonna talk to T because T going. Even if I'm wrong, she gonna say, "Oh, you wrong." If I'm right, she gonna tell me I'm right. I knew in that moment that I was right. I didn't need nobody to tell me I was right. I really didn't care. My whole thing was like, my girl, bro. I don't care. Cause I could.
And that's what you kept saying in the messages. That's what you keep saying in the messages.
It's about
and
my girl, bro.
I think I even
It's
said in the
about
message,
her,
I gotta
bro.
go back through our message. I think I even told you in the messages that I was in a complicated situation.
Facts,
I don't know if
you did.
did I tell you that in the messages I was in a complicated situation?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Okay, because that's what it was.
You sent me the comic lame ass.
Huh?
So you sent me the Kev the comic lame ass. You sent me to him.
I sent you to the man.
Yeah.
And then y'all got into it.
Yeah.
Though Mad Day had already came to me, y'all don't understand my platform. Yes, Mad Day, he came to me, but it was already being talked about. Mad Day came to me, but by this time they was calling him a P3DO. Okay? My platform had already took a big hit from the Black Chicago shit. Hey, Shahar. So what y'all have to understand is, even me defending men, even if they telling the truth, people are still going to say, T is just doing that because they're a man. Even if he would have came here at that time, people still wouldn't have received it. Because she just taking up for men. She always defend pedos. And that's why I always say, I don't always believe the woman. I believe the person. Like, let's just believe the facts, because people do lie. I've been telling y'all that forever. People lie. I think him and Keith did. Didn't you and Kev get into an argument after that shit?
No, he just did some weird shit. So I wasn't really trying to argue with him, because I don't, like I told him, you live in Atlanta, I live in Atlanta, bro.
Yeah, y'all got
we ain't gotta do this. Yeah, we can just.
Okay, let
I'm
me
with
finish the
that.
clip, because they say if I keep playing, they gonna say where she admitted she lied. Let me just keep playing it. I'm not gonna interrupt no more. I'm sleepy.
Wait, now not cut you off, Bella. I'm gonna tell you some real shit, and me and you really don't have conversation, but this is the realest shit I'm gonna tell you. She lied to you, cause when she called me, even this bitch a good actress. That bitch was crying like somebody died, telling me all this stuff. So if somebody calling you crying hard, oh my God, I got kids too, and that's why I was so. This is weird that she
We tried to tell you, Barb. We tried to tell you she was with the shit.
Hold on, let Barb. We really need to let Barb and Bella talk. We really do, because.
But see, that's the thing. I've been saying this. Nothing about my situation, my words, my response to this, nothing changed. I've been telling the truth, but again, it's coming from me. I said I had my issues with them, so it's going to be hard for them to receive anything I'm fucking saying. And it's cool. That
I hear what you're saying right now, Bella. But your friend wanted to show you the dangers of the people around you and how quick people will turn on you and how fast you will fall.
There was already a hate train brewing. So
okay,
for them,
why did she, as your friend, feel like she had to teach you that lesson?
No, I understand something, because we're using the word friend. I associate with her like I associate with anybody else. It's no different if I'm the one telling people to use discernment to stay woke. It was basically like, okay, let me hold a mirror to you. You think you're using discernment. You think you're staying woke, but you literally got people that's sitting in your face fucking you over. Let me show you something. So y'all might not agree with how she did it.
Can I ask a question? Because I'm confused, y'all. Help me now. Everybody. Why would she use me? Me and you wasn't friends. What was the purpose?
So the unfortunate side for you, Barb, is because they knew that all it took was a situation where you were a fan favorite. You're liked. So let's use this moment where everybody can have something that can stick. At the time, everybody had some type of issue with me, whether the way I was running court, or they felt like I was, like you said, behind the scenes would be shady, participating in cash app, all of that. So it was already brewing. But you were the catalyst, like, you know what? Everybody.
Well, how was she the catalyst if Bella is the one that recorded it?
They said she basically was trying to say, like, from what I got from that live when I was in there and what Barb came up here with me,
I think
whatever.
you missing what the fuck I'm saying. If Barb was the catalyst and Mad Day was trying to make Barb be the catalyst, that means Mad Day would have did the recording and tried to use that to bring it up. Hey, Bella, here, get this clip. Right? Both of them recorded. No. Why would she record if Barb was just a catalyst?
They were saying they knew Barb was going to act a fool. That's why none of it makes any sense.
My thing is this. You can't say, no, I'm not listening to it all first because it don't make sense. Listen. You can't say that Mad Day used Barb as a catalyst if you're the one that recorded the live. Do y'all not get that?
Oh, I do. 100%.
You're the one that recorded the girl cussing. You're the one that recorded the girl dancing. So you can't say that the other people were trying to pin Barb on you when you are the one that pressed the record button.
I think that word was used inappropriately. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be so smart they done.
Okay, so that was just inappropriate usage.
Yeah, too smart for their own good.
If you listen, I think they used that inappropriately.
Okay. And Bella's saying that they was not friends, but Frankie had a different point of view today when we was asking her questions on another platform.
Ooh.
Let me find the clip.
Messages.
Because
okay, so she didn't use the word correctly. Whose fault is that? Mine's or hers? Go ahead, y'all.
We was Okay.
I thought we was waiting on you to finish hitting play.
Yeah, I thought this was.
Yeah, I'm finna hit play. I was waiting on y'all to finish.
Want to stand by Barb? Let's use the situation for what it is. It might be a hard pill to swallow, but on my mom grave, that's the truth. You were used to hurt me. Bottom line.
Bella, let me ask you this: when good old time was,
She may be telling the truth. Cause it's a screenshot right here. Because I was used too. I was used to. Hold on. Right here. I was used. Who? Ooh, fucking phone number. Phone number. Shit. I thought I deleted that. I'm so sorry, y'all.